Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing and playing with the new Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. It's a total of 4 eyeshadow palettes, and the package looks like this. Inside of the Vault is really cool. So it has a little box right here. You pull the little string out and all of the palettes come out. And what's really cool about them, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on camera, there's little dot accents on each of the palettes that kind of show the color story of each of the palettes. And then the names are on this side right here. This one is more purple themed, then there's a gold theme, orange, and blue. Today I'm going to be playing with Bling Boss, which is the purple color story palette, and Ring the Alarm, which is more of the reds and oranges. Each of these palettes retail for $15 on Morphe.com. If you want to get the entire Vault collection together, it's a total of $49, $60 value, so super affordable. So I'm super excited to jump into this and play with them. I know there's been a lot of controversy behind this whole collection. First, if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure to head over and subscribe really quickly. And if you want to see my thoughts and the look that I come up with using this new collection, then just keep on watching. I have kind of this idea. I want to incorporate red and purple together, hence the tones of this video right now. So using the Ring the Alarm palette, which is this beautiful guy right here, I am going to focus on warmer reddish orangey tones on the lid. So I'm going to start with the color Rush, which is a really pretty kind of camel-y brown shade, and that's going to be my first transition shade. And I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M532, which is just a fluffy crease brush. And I'm gonna just tap it a few times and see how this works. I'm not gonna be super precise with this, and I'm gonna focus this color a little bit higher in the crease. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller crease brush. This is the Morphe M433. And I'm going to dive in with the shade Mugshot, which is this slightly darker brown shade. And I'm just gonna bring this a little bit lower in the crease. This shade is super pigmented and really blending out nicely. For the price of these palettes, I'm impressed with the pigmentation so far. And there really isn't too much fallout as well. And then I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of that first shade and just lightly buff out the edges of those two colors. And then with an even smaller crease brush, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this more orangey color called Alert. And I'm gonna focus this on the outer third of the crease. And now I'm using a Morphe M514, which is just a little bit more concentrated of a crease brush, just to get a little bit more definition. I love using these orangey colors in the crease. I feel like it's so pretty. And that just adds a little bit more warmth and depth. Now for the fun part, I'm gonna go in with a lid brush. I love this one. This is probably my absolute favorite one. It's the Morphe B83. And I'm going to pick up the reddish shade right here called Bomb Ass. I love the names of these. She definitely knows how to name her shadows. So I always use metallic colors wet, so I'm going to try getting it a little bit wet, and also I have a little bit of foundation on and I don't want a lot of fallout if I can avoid it. So I'm just going to pack this all over the lid and blend it up a little bit into the crease, into those shades. And then with a little bit of that crease color on my crease brush just to soften the edge. Also, whenever you spray your brush when it has a metallic shade on it, it just makes it that much more pigmented. And I always prefer to do that. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade right above that one called Lolly. just a little bit more pink, and it's got a little bit more reflect in it as well. And I'm just gonna use that same brush, just the other side, and also give it a little spritz. And then a little bit more of that red just to blend into that shade. Let's see how my finger packs on the color. So it makes it look a little bit thick and like dry, kind of wrinkly on my eyelids, but it's not too bad. I think I probably liked it with a brush a little bit better. And then I'm just going to jump down to the lower lash line, and we're gonna go into the other palette called Bling Boss. And I'm going to actually start with the super bright purple shade called Gem. And I'm going to pick up a pencil brush. This is the Morphe G27. And I'm going to do just like one spritz of Fix Plus. So I definitely think the colors are very true to how they look in the palette. So that is good. Sometimes in certain palettes or certain shadows can look differently in the pan than they do on the eye. So I'm happy that it's not misled me so far. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a smaller crease brush. I'm just gonna smoke out the lower lash line. This is the E17. And I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna try this shade and see how that works. This one's called Hush Hush. It's kind of a taupey, a little bit of a hint of pink to it. And just go right underneath that. And I'm gonna go back in with the purple just to add more of that color. I usually like to smoke the lower lash line pretty low, especially if I'm doing a vibrant color. I want to make sure it blends really nicely into that taupey shade. And then for liner, I'm actually going to use that same purple color, and I'm going to put that in the waterline using a Morphe M432 brush, which is just a flat definer brush. And I'm just going to stamp that right into the purple color and give that a little spray. I do this all the time, like if I don't have an eyeliner that perfectly matches the eyeshadow I'm using, I'll just put it right into the waterline. It works just the same. I'm gonna add a little bit more depth to the outer crease on the top, and I'm gonna go in with this color called Framed from the other palette I was using, which is just kind of a deep berry color. I'm just going to take that crease brush I used from the top and just kind of lightly blend the crease into the lower lash line. Obviously they're very different colors, so I just want it to I want it to look pretty diffused. I think going in with a little bit of that crease color just right in between the two. All right, I'm gonna go quickly do the other eye off camera, and I will be right back. All right, so clearly a lot has changed since the last clip. I added winged liner, some Lilly lashes, a lipstick with a lip gloss, and a little bit of blush and highlight. I did not do anything different with the eyeshadow. I think that everything else that I just did made the eyeshadow come to life. I was overall really impressed with the palettes that I used and the colors that I used. And especially for the price, I feel like you can't beat it for quality of the product, especially for the price that you are paying for it. If you have any recommendations for the palettes that you'd like me to focus on or certain colors you'd like me to use in my next look, you can comment below or you can DM me on Instagram. My handle is CHELSREYMUA. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm overall really happy with how this look turned out, so I hope you guys liked it too. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up button right below the video here. That will help me out a lot, and I will see you in my next video.